Whoa! Oh my God!
Adult conversation.
Start talking to somebody. Everybody is not gonna connect with you. Just because you like somebody does not mean
They
that
gonna like
they
you.
gonna like you, and that's okay.
That was a statement there. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But okay, everybody.
I like that right there. Tell me.
You feel me? I need your dick to be damn near as big as my thigh.
Listen,
She
I
got
don't give a goddamn what people say. Ain't nothing like a black man. A big old black man.
Like, you need that love in your life, because evidently you ain't never experienced that. But I'm not gonna stop being who I am because you used to fuck up. You know what? It's almost like mental edging, if you think about it.
Listen, because once we break, all I gotta do is pray that we don't break nothing in the house. Because baby, it's going down.
But never scripted. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? How y'all doing?
Hey, you all.
Welcome to Irene and K Unscripted Motherfuckers. What's good? Happy Thursday. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. Hopefully, y'all are being able to rub and love and all that good shit on
I
somebody.
hope y'all
But
do.
if you ain't got nobody to rub and love on, make sure you rub and love on your goddamn self. Shit.
Hello?
Hell.
And switch hands. Sorry.
I was like, friend, it's the forearm that be getting bigger, not your hand.
Listen, girl, let me tell you, when I be doing videos, it's straight off the top of the dome. So whatever
I
come at,
know.
just come at.
Listen, I know that's what made me laugh so hard about it because I was like, this nut is crazy.
And I was in the grocery store anyway.
Sure.
But thank y'all for coming in. Even if y'all watching the playback, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share a friend, tell a friend. And thank y'all for kicking it with us. We so happy. I think this is our 4th or 5th show on YouTube. So
something like that.
Something like that. Y'all know we started on the ticket this time, but we don't know what's going on with that. We still don't. Because, you know, in April, it could skedaddle again. You never know.
You know.
But we appreciate y'all down. Thank you so much for the love and support as we continue to grow and progress. All that good stuff. We got a good topic tonight, though. We got a good topic.
I'm gonna let you bring this one in.
So this one is soft girl era and vulnerability in relationships. So this came from I forgot her name. Her name is Crystal, but she from the Fatima show. And she was saying how how she loves to be in her soft girl era in relationships, and how she loves to be able to take that wall down and just be in that soft girl era, in that soft girl, that vulnerable, have very much so vulnerability in relationships, and just be unguarded. Yo, what's up, Mrs. Good? And honestly, like I say, you know, we are all equal opportunity on this show. So also, even for men, like, just making sure that, you know, that we're creating that safe space for that man too, to also feel like, you know, he can be, I'm not gonna say soft boy era, but that you can, you know, take your guard down, you know, feel safe. Right. Because a lot, like we always say, you know, so many men, especially our black men, always feel like they have to be on guard all the time. Like, even in the streets, even, you know, at work or whatever, there's so much pressure. So the fact that you can have that vulnerability in your relationship with your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other, because she's created that space for you, is also very important, ladies. Okay? It ain't just about us. We ain't the only ones that done been through some shit.
They are human too. They have emotions. It's okay.
Thank you. It's okay. Even though they may not show them as much because they have been told to swallow them since birth, you know, they have them too.
I am not one to talk. Okay, so I do want to read something real quick because as you were talking, I was like, what is that? What does it mean? Because, you know, when I think about terms like soft girl era, it makes me also think about how we interpret the term success. Because, you know, success looks different for everybody, right?
Right.
And I genuinely do feel like soft girl era probably looks different for a lot of people, right?
True.
So, good old Google,
come on,
right?
Google.
Says soft girl era refers to a social media trend primarily popularized on TikTok, where young women embrace a lifestyle focused on self-care, prioritizing comfort, femininity, and a more relaxed approach to life, often characterized by a cutesy aesthetic, pastel colors, and focus on personal well-being over hustle culture. Now, I'm gonna
Mm.
start. It has a little bit more, but I'm gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna tell you what this. I'm gonna say it's Black History Month. Let's be 100% honest. Soft girl era is for Black women.
Yep.
It is strict. It is. I'm not gonna say strictly, but it is for Black women, mostly for Black women. And the reason why is because we always have to be a strong Black woman. Bitch, I don't
Hmm.
always want to be strong.
No, not at all.
You
No.
know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this as a woman, but being in a relationship with someone who you cannot be vulnerable with sucks ass.
It's us.
Like
Yeah.
having to process grief and different emotions and not being able to lean on your partner to be able to process those things
Sucks ass.
sucks. Bitch, I might as well be by my motherfucking self. And you know why I can't process that shit with your bitch ass? It's because you gonna use it against me.
You will. Or you're gonna make it worse.
Are you gonna tell me I need to toughen up, bitch? Kiss,
Thank
boy.
you. Yes. Oh my
I'm about
God.
to, I'm about to tell you
Or
where
you're
you can put
being
all that stuff
dramatic.
in.
Or you're
Right.
being a woman. Because that's happened to me before. Are you just being dramatic? Or you just being a woman? Are you what?
Well, first off, bitch,
Oh
that's what
wow.
I am. You might have a bigger uterus than me, but bitch, yes, I'm a woman. My balls may be bigger than yours, you raggedy hoe, but I'm a
Hello?
woman. Sorry.
Indeed. Mm.
Sorry, that was a little bit of a flashback. Sorry.
That's okay.
But
This is a
you know
safe
what I'm saying?
space.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. But no, but like I feel and so for me, I like aesthetically, I
Hmm.
don't necessarily see soccer era as an aesthetic. I understand it. I understand the
Hmm.
aesthetic part of it, but I think the most important things about especially with this definition that I just read is self-care, prioritizing comfort, and a more relaxed approach to life. Not
Mm.
even
I love
not
that.
even not even the femininity of it, because I feel like femininity takes like that's when you start going to the femininity of it and the pastel colors and the aesthetics of it. I feel
Hmm.
like that's where you start getting it to be where they feel like this ain't for guys too. No, a
Hmm.
soft era, not even a soft girl, soft boy, soft man, whatever. A soft era is just being able to prioritize taking care of yourself,
Hmm.
prioritize living a comfortable lifestyle where you don't feel like you got to try and keep up with nobody. You ain't
Right.
got to show off for nobody. You ain't
None.
got to overstress yourself out for what's supposedly the American dream, which is this is being shown very true to be some bird shit. You know,
I want the Indonesian Thailand dream right about now because I don't know what's
you
going
feel
on.
me? Send me the power. Can I go to Aruba? Somewhere nice.
Abort mission.
Abort, abort, this was not a part of the game. So
Oh
fuck.
my God. Because,
But you
baby,
know,
listen.
but I feel like it's important, and here's the reason why I tell people all the time, like I'm not gonna be stressed about shit I can't change.
Amen.
If there has ever been a time in my life where I have really leaned into what the Serenity Prayer is,
Ooh, Jesus. My
baby, it
God.
is now.
My God.
Okay, I don't know how y'all out there believe or what y'all believe, whatever the case may
Right.
be. But she be her, and I know my good sis. We believe in God. And one thing about it, two things for sure, I respect any and everybody's religion,
Amen.
spiritual belief, whatever the case may be. Right? I respect it all, and I do believe, regardless of what religion you practice, I believe everybody can take something from the Serenity Prayer because
Amen.
at the basis of it, what it is saying is, I, whether you pray to God, universe, whatever, what it is saying is, please give me the strength
Yes,
to be
Lord.
able to let go of the things that I cannot change.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are things in life that you're not gonna be able to fix.
Nope.
It's things in life that you ain't gonna be able to convince people of. If
Mm-mm.
I, baby, one thing I have very much leaned into, especially in this season of my life, I am not here to convince anybody to be a part of my life.
Hello, baby.
It is people that I love dearly.
Speak about it.
And if they called me, I still would be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not gonna beg you
Mm-mm.
to be a part of your life or for you to be a part of mine.
Nor
I,
am I in this season of my life overexerting myself to be a. I seen this on Instagram today when this woman said when just be in the moments when people don't start to show up or not showing up in your life the way you need them to be, or they start acting funny or they acting weird. Do not go into the syndrome of now I need to overact or start overdoing my part because why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they showing up? Why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they loving me? Why aren't they? It's like, nah, they showed you how they felt. Move
listen,
on or let it be. It's like, but we wanna then start doing more. And when she said that, I said, "You too motherfucking loud right now."
because especially with when you're an individual who you just naturally go above and beyond for people
Thank
anyway.
you. Mm-hmm.
The moment you feel someone that you love and care about try and pull away from you,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you're supposed to be doing more. You
Yeah,
feel like you, and a lot of that has to do with trauma. It has to do
it
with the
does.
gaslighting
It is.
of you literally breaking your back for somebody and them telling you you're not doing enough.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Amen.
So it's like it's one of those things that you keep repetitive until you open your eyes up to what the cycle truly is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have come to the conclusion, and baby, this has been my mo for at least the past good year, almost 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this realm of dating,
Oh, Jesus.
baby, you talk a big game, but you ain't busting no grapes.
Mm-mm.
I guarantee I'm not blowing up your phone.
Thank you. Oh my
I'm not
God.
I'm not doing it.
We can sit here for an hour and talk about that.
I just
Because if that's
I
what you thought when that's what you thought when you gave me your number or we exchanged numbers, because
wrong
that's
one.
what you because listen, because that's what you're used to.
And that's fine. If that's what you used to, then go find that. And here's the thing, it's not that I'm not blowing up your phone to prove a point.
Thank you.
I'm not blowing up your phone, bitch, because I'm busy.
Thank you.
I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love being able to sit up, chill, and be on the phone with somebody I really care about. Baby, I don't give a fuck if you doing your thing on the other end, and I'm doing my thing. Like, bitch, I could be over here working, you could be over there playing the video games, or I
Thank
could be
you.
reading a book or what. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But if you like, oh, I can't, let me not call her too fast.
Or let me not say this too fast. Let me not.
I ain't gonna hold you, but ooh, yep, I saw that face. Um.
What?
That's it. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you. I am very much a let me not say this shit too fast type of person, so I can't talk on that. But
Lord.
well, we know me, but because I've had people, I could I can tell when you purposely ain't trying to call me because you trying to see whether or not I'm gonna call
Uh-huh.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem: the people who do that shit, the conversation be whack as fuck. So what I'm calling you for?
Thank you. Thank you.
You ain't gave me nothing to call you for. You haven't even piqued my interest enough where I'm willing to sit in
Mm-mm.
silence with you.
Nope. And here's the thing. I understand nowadays a lot of people want to take if you don't blow up my phone, you're not interested. But you got to understand the person that you're dealing with. And like she
Hmm.
just said, at the end of the day, you got to understand me and my good sis work, number one. Number two, we have businesses. Number three, we have thriving social medias. And
Sorry.
that be and number four, we have promo things that we gotta do. It's a whole lot of stuff. She got 3 shows, motherfucker. What you think?
Yeah, I do.
I
I
got
do.
one.
I got three. I
You
got
got
three.
three.
I got
Three.
performances and shit that I be doing.
Thank you. And then scheduling, making sure you get stuff in the right spot. So it's like when I say, hey, I'm thinking about you in this moment, and I text you, and it's like, oh, well, what that's supposed to mean? That I thought about you. But guess what? The stink of butt, it won't happen again.
Yeah, you got don't worry about it. It means absolutely nothing.
Cause it's like the
Not a
response
fuck
was
thing.
like, well, I was thinking about you. So it's like, oh, you was playing a game of I'm not gonna call you because you didn't call me. I didn't call you because I was busy. I ain't call you because I was busy. You try not to talk to me because you trying to prove a point, baby. Because guess what? It's okay. You can prove a point right over there.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes
Hello? Like I said in the post, I said, listen, if you trying to play the game of who don't give a fuck the most, you're gonna lose.
every
Because
time.
you're pretending not to give a fuck. I really don't. So
Because once again, we said this time and time again, because 9 times out of 10, this happens with somebody who pursued you. So
thank you.
you done went out your way to pursue me. I done
Mhm.
said, okay, fine, I'll give you some time and attention, to try and get to know you as a person and everything like that. And then you want to play in my face like I need to be groveling at your feet?
And I get it, because that's what you used to.
Fine, then go find what
That's
you
what
used
you
to once
used to.
again.
That's
I'm not
again what you used to.
I'm happy you cut me off. I'm happy you cut me off.
Why? You know
No.
what? We getting a Patreon. You know why? For the motherfucker.
I'm
She
about to
want what
start
the
screaming
fuck is
again.
that?
No,
We get a
I'm about,
Patreon just for that. We gonna
I'm
do
about to start, I'm about
we
to
gonna
start
charge
screaming
y'all
again.
$1.
Listen, I got new fans too, bitch. I
No.
was about to start
At
screaming
least we
again.
know if somebody told, who told, because y'all are part of Patreon. We gonna get a Patreon just for the shit she don't goddamn want to say.
No, it was just because I was about to start screaming again because that shit irked my spirit. Because see, not too long ago, some fool ended up in my DMs again talking about some I miss talking to you. Do you?
Oh wow.
Because
I don't
last
think
I checked,
your number
the
didn't change, did it?
hell no, neither one of them, not the Google number nor the real motherfucking number.
Cause you know when it be, they finally come across your social media and they see something, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, let me go hit. No, stay where you at, baby.
You want
Stay
to
where
know
you
what?
at.
You want to know when it happened? But after the Vegas show,
See,
that motherfucker was in the Vegas. He was in the Vegas show, and gonna hit me the next day. I really miss chopping it up with you. Do you? Are you sure about that?
girl, I could not even tell you. I don't know how drunk I was that show, but it's only three things that I honestly remember of that show. That's
Baby,
why
that
I
show was.
need to I need to get my computer fixed or get a
You
new one
do.
just to watch it. Cause I don't
Cause
honestly remember. I was that drunk.
that show. Let me. Okay. Pause on the current conversation. When I tell y'all, if we ever post that full episode,
Patreon.
I, yeah, that's probably where it's gonna have to go. Because when I tell y'all off rip, that hands down is going to be the favorite show. I I'm pretty sure I feel like we saved just about every single show from TikTok.
We do. We did.
Baby, when I tell y'all that episode, because it was so many moments in that episode, bro. And that episode was like damn near 4 hours long.
It was.
It's some
It
stuff that we
was.
could cut out that probably would make it a lot shorter. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep, so y'all ain't sitting there watching a whole 4 hour show. Especially because y'all can't see the comments playback. Which I think that's one of the things that suck about TikTok. You can't like when you
It
download
does.
that thing, it doesn't show the comments. But nonetheless, baby, when I tell y'all,
I feel like when our shows be 4 hours, we forget we on the show.
you want to know why? Because the problem is by hour two, I'm crossfaded. You start getting tipsy, baby. Anything after that.
People be in the comments, and it's like, yeah, okay, here we go.
Because I know for a fact some people like something's wrong with y'all. Probably.
This is why I do love being on YouTube now, though. It's just getting people to come over. It's because we don't have to worry about upload nothing. It just once you're done, it automatically is on here. So it's
That
like
part.
cool. But Jesus, like I said, first of all, the whole trip was
Chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss, bitch. Because that was a good
okay. When I
goddamn
say
chef.
this word, it's an endearing word. The bitch took me drifting, tried to kill me. First of all, goddamn,
Hey, that's
tell
it. Let me tell
my life,
y'all
tell my
something.
life.
One of them one time that you could say 2.5 minutes did you right. You feel me?
Listen,
That's
yes.
one of them moments that you could say 2.5 minutes did you
I
right. Because
said,
any other time,
well, if I'm going to die with my sis, and it was a good one. It was a ride. It was a ride.
I was like, you cool with me getting in the front seat? She was like, yes, you can have front seat. Yo, and we got the video. We might maybe we'll post the video here
Maybe so. And
because that shit
then
was hilarious.
our asses was drunk. When I say drunk as hell, we was drunk as hell, and it got about 100 stories in the air. Had the cutest ass bartender though.
He was sweet as pie. You hear me?
So
That motherfucker. He first off, let me tell y'all something. He made sure we got our money's worth on that damn
baby, whatever that
situation.
last green shot he gave us, that's what took
Oh,
me
that
out.
was the green tea shots. Yeah, green tea shots do this to you.
I never had one.
Girl, oh, that was your. I didn't realize that was your
I
first.
never had one. And I had two.
You did. We did. Yeah, we did. We had like we had what we. And first off, let me tell you, we some luscious to begin with. Jesus be offense, because I'm pretty sure both of us was chugging lugging the fuck out our drinks. It
We
was a
was.
couple, and it was a couple on there with us, and they
Uh-huh.
was just sipping. So I know for a fact we had every bit of 4 drinks and 2 shots,
And two
and
shots. Well, I think I had 3 shots.
oh, he must have fixed you another one. I didn't see the third
In the
one in.
beginning, because he was like, we're not supposed to do shots in the beginning, but he's like, ah, okay, I
Oh, I
got y'all.
forgot about that. Yeah, so we
Yes.
had 3 shots. Sorry,
Hmm.
forgot about that. Baby, that couple that was on the thing with us, I think they had 3 drinks max.
Yeah.
And
Dude was kind of
that
scared
first shot.
already. He was scared.
Yeah, because he was afraid of heights. Baby, we was
But
just in the
I appreciate it because I actually fulfilled a bucket list. I got so drunk that I threw up on the outside.
she
I,
did.
I threw up on myself. I threw up on my shoes. I was like, we're here. I
Yeah, she
did.
did.
Hmm.
We got to the restaurant. She was leaning in that booth and she said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom right quick. I was like, you okay? Okay, all right.
I felt good after I threw up.
Yeah, I could tell by the way your ass came back. I was like, because I was like, ooh, do I need to go get her?
Baby, I bet. Mm-mm.
Baby, it was the
Baby, when I
time.
tell you the way we went to sleep when we got back in that room,
Child,
trash.
like we was out. We talked about thought we were gonna go up to the rooftop club or the rooftop bar or whatever.
Right.
Baby, we was out for the count. It
Gone.
was all she
But
wrote.
we definitely need to find a way to upload that show somewhere because everybody should experience it.
I know it was hilarious.
It
Yeah.
was. And see why we keep cutting out the same part every time we do a promo video.
I know, right? Because I know people trying to figure out why I was looking at you like that. Talking about some,
Oh my
oh,
god.
that was a statement. That was a statement.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay, but back to the topic because we keep rolling. But so okay, so we talked about software era, so
Hmm.
vulnerability.
I
Ooh,
know. It's
shit.
hard. It's so hard. It's so hard.
I
It's so
don't
hard to
like
let go.
it.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna lie, I'm a work in progress. I am.
Very much a work in progress. And the truth of the matter is vulnerability is it has an air of control to it.
Hmm.
Um and it's you trying to control the outcome or the reactions of other people sometimes.
Hmm.
And granted, you're trying to control it because you're trying to minimize pain to yourself,
Hmm.
but sometimes lack of vulnerability can cause tension and pain on the other person.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're putting things on them that they don't deserve sometimes.
And that they don't even
Um,
know about.
right. That that we experienced way before them. And it's like they shouldn't have to be punished for something that somebody else said.
Hmm.
But they very much so are. And that's not fair sometimes.
It's
And that's
not.
what I always say, like, I would honestly say it even takes a vulnerability to say, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm in the process of working through some things. And sometimes, I may be a little detached, but I
Hmm.
really do like you. I love the time that we spend. Like, I feel like even if we do that part, and that's why I said I got better at doing that part at least. Because the way I am is like I'd be so emotionally whatever, and I'd be like, you be thinking somebody gotta need to figure out how you, well, he should know or they should know, and I'm like, nah, you need to say some stuff sometime. And that's the hard part for me because I've been in a situation in a relationship before where everything that I said was not valued,
Baby.
and that is the worst. That's the worst feeling ever. Or it's like, oh no, no, you just doing that because of this. Oh no, you feel this way because of that. It's like, no, I feel that way because that's how I feel.
You ever been in a situation where you brought something of concern to your partner and the way that they gaslit you,
Hmm.
like this motherfucker looked me in my face and was like, "You worried about the wrong thing. When you need to be worried about how we gonna make this money."
Oh wow. Yeah.
You mean how you gonna make this money? You flashback because the audacity when a bitch was
Hmm.
working and running a business,
Hmm.
but you sleep on the couch every day.
Ain't no way.
Oh, I,
Mm-mm.
because you keep trying to do these get rich quick schemes
Right.
instead of like actually putting in some real work. I, but and that's the thing about it. It's like you get to the point in life where if you've been gaslit so much that
Yes.
your feelings don't matter, how you process a situation doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You supposed to just suck it up and get over it, which is a huge reason of why I understand why men operate the way that they do. Because being told that as an adult is one thing, but being trained in such a manner as from
Mm.
childhood to adulthood, I can only imagine that it's a totally different thing. Because,
That's
this level of vulnerability for me came from, years of gaslighting and trauma and stuff like that from friends and
yeah.
relationships and stuff like that. Because keep in mind, it's not a lot of times, it's not even just the things that happen in your relationship that in your romantic relationship, should I say, that carry over to that. Sometimes things that
It's your
happen in
friendships.
your friendships carry over
Hmm.
to your romantic relationships because especially when you get to a point where you realize the person that you want to be romantically involved with, you want to have a friendship with them.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And so now you're dealing with two different levels of vulnerability. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I don't care what you say, I don't care how close you and your best friend are, whatever the case may be, the level of vulnerability that you should have, in my opinion, I'm not saying it's
Hmm.
fact, but in my
Right.
opinion, you know what I'm saying, that you should have with your romantic partner is still something totally different than what you'll have with your best friend.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Your best friend outside of that relationship, because some people be like, oh, I want my partner to be my best friend, which I don't see anything wrong with that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because that's who you probably spend the majority of your time with. So if y'all can't be best friends, what the fuck y'all doing?
Right. And like we always say, you gotta like who you with too. So like at the end of the day, I've had a couple of times where some friendships have turned into something else because of that fact of it's like there was this comfortability there or whatever. And it's like, hey, wait, you kind of
Hmm.
cute. Oh no, hey, wait a minute. Oh wait, and it happens. You just, it happens. Um, but kind of to piggyback what you had said before, it's like, have you ever found yourself overly apologizing sometimes, even when you know that you are not completely in the wrong because of said traumas and because of said situations? And it's like, I have to stop doing that. And then being in a bond or a friendship or a relationship where a person never apologizes. And it's like,
Hmm.
and your words are never valued. So now I'm overly apologizing for stuff that I didn't even start or do. And it's
And then,
like, I
but
I I had to stop. I had to stop doing that.
and then not only that is it's overly apologizing, and then also allowing someone to berate you in the process.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you keep apologizing, keep apologizing, and the person decides to constantly like beat you down because of it. They
Yeah.
constantly want to bring it up. And that's the worst thing I feel like you can do in any type of relationship is if a person apologizes for something and you say you forgive them, is to continuously beat them with it or continuously bring it up or hold it over their head because now you're trying to manipulate somebody because of this
Amen.
situation. And I am very much to a point in my life where you got only so many apologies. Now, I also don't believe you can rush a person into forgiveness,
Hmm. Amen.
but there's a difference in me showing you that I'm that like I'm apologetic about what happened versus you trying to turn me into a footstool.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm trying to beg and grovel for your forgiveness and your good graces and all that kind of stuff. Baby, it gets to a certain point where I'll be like, this isn't about you not forgiving me yet. At this
Right.
point, this is about you trying to punish me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where shit start getting real dicey.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to a point where you don't want to forgive somebody just because you want to punish them, and
Mm-hmm.
the moment I feel that, because I feel like it's a difference in not forgiving somebody because you just genuinely haven't found it in you yet to let the situation go,
Right.
versus, nah, I'm not gonna forgive you because I know it's gonna hurt you and I want you to feel my pain. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now you're trying to be manipulative
I don't
because
want to
now,
let you go yet. I don't want to stop our relationship, but I want to see you in pain. And that's
right.
crazy because I've talked about that before, and realizing when I definitely had to let go. When I think I don't know what was when I talked about this, but the moment I realized this person was thriving off of my tears, this person was thriving off of getting that emotion out of me, seeing me hurt, because he felt empowered from it because of the way that his mother treated him,
Mm-hmm.
because he couldn't do that back to his mama. Well, he couldn't say that back to his mama. So every woman that you ever dealt with, you was like this, and you got
Yeah.
off on it because you couldn't do that to your mama. And the
Right.
moment that I realized that you loved that, oh, I was gone.
Exactly. Because I mean, that's the proof right there that you need that you ain't never gonna change.
Nah, because you loved it. You
Hmm.
loved it.
You
You
needed
loved
it.
that moment.
You needed it to survive, and it's like,
Hmm.
I'm cool on that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like, once again, that's where you start to have discernment, where you have to start paying attention to things.
Hmm.
And it sucks because the way people can get away with things like
Oh
that
my
is because
God.
they take advantage of the love that you have for them. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, especially for women,
Oh my God. Talk about it.
if a woman is in love with you, she will lie to herself.
Yes, she will. Dummy number one. Dummy number one. Because here's the thing, like, and like I said, this was my first situation that this has ever happened to me. But I once you step back from something, you can see the full picture of it, right? Hey, it's like you started in the beginning. You was a perfect angel. The love, the whatever, the love bombing. You feel like you
Was
the best
golden.
friend or whatever, and then it started off. You talking about your past and all this and this sad bullshit and how your ex was this terrible person or whatever. And then what do women do? Oh my God, I would never be that. I would da, 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 da. And then it starts to happen, and then all of the mask starts to be come
Crumble.
off, and all the layers start to come off, and it's like, oh, that's
I
what you do in the beginning is you love bomb somebody, or you style pull on their heartstrings because now it's a protective thing. I want to be there for him, I want to protect him or her, I want to love him or her, and blah blah. And it's like now you done got caught in the web.
hmm
And it's
hmm
like they pull on your emotions, they pull on your heartstrings because they have made you fall so deep in love in the beginning. And it was
Yep.
a whole bunch of bullshit and lies.
Dirt, bullshit, and lies, and it's
Everything.
amazing. And here's the funny thing about it: most people like, oh, somebody couldn't keep that facade up for too long. Baby, some people can hold a facade for
They
years.
can.
They cannot, because here's the thing about it: they're waiting to the perfect moment to drop it.
Hmm.
Somebody who is good at doing this,
Yes,
you know what
God.
I'm
Talk
saying?
about it.
They purposely hold on to. Think about the movie. Which one was it? Which Tyler Perry movie was it? Was it the family reunion one where old girl was going to get married to this rich man, and it wasn't until they got engaged till he started beating on her?
Yep. Yep.
Think about that, because this man had been perfect their entire relationship.
Hmm.
The moment he proposed and she said yes,
Whooping our
he started beating
ass.
the fuck out of her.
Yes, he
You know
did.
what I'm saying? And a lot of it had to do with the fact that he had this little dealing on the back end with her mom, and he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, if I got her mama in my pocket too, I ain't worried about that shit."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna make sure her daughter stay in line. You know what I'm saying? And it took her getting away from this shit. It took her, um, be finally opening up about what was going on, being to be able to leave it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Uh, Cause he basically told her on the day of the wedding that he wasn't gonna fucking change, bitch. You gonna accept this
Pretty
shit for what it
much.
was. And but he waited. He
He
played
waited.
he played the
Mm-hmm.
role so she was deeply in love with him. She was ready to marry this man, and he said,
Mm-hmm.
"Bet." He said, "Checkmate, I got you."
Yeah.
And then it came off. And typically, what happens is it come off in the moments where they feel like, "Oh, they'll never leave me because they can't
Thank
live without.
you. And
They
I was
can't
just
live
about to
without
say
me."
that. I was about to say that. Like some people, um, mostly my ladies, be careful when a person. I know sometimes a lot of women get caught up in this. The whole I don't want you to work. I'll take care of you and blah 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 blah. I wanted to sometimes you have to be very careful of that because that is also a way to say, okay, I got you. You can't go nowhere. You ain't got no house, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no car. So what you gonna do? And then guess what they also start saying? Oh, well, you this age and you this now. Well, ain't nobody gonna
Who
want
gonna
you but
want you?
me.
Right. Make it seem like you still ain't a bad bitch walking this motherfucking earth. Bitch,
But you
please.
got to make sure that you do not set yourself up for that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every man, because you do got some men out there that want to definitely be that covering for their wife and take care of their wife and have a beautiful heart. But sometimes you have to make sure that you discerning that spirit correctly because at the end of the day, you do have some dudes that try to trap you like that. Because they know you
Hmm.
don't have nothing else. And then if you leave, you got to start over and we'll get you pregnant and we'll do this
Right.
on
Baby.
purpose. On
And do it
purpose, baby.
and do everything that they think they can do
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that you can't leave.
You can't
Baby,
leave.
this is 2025. You can raise kids by yourself if you have
Listen.
to. You feel me?
But you know
You
how
can be
many
a
women stay in kept situations or getting their ass beat just because of the stuff that they got?
yeah.
Ain't no
Because
way.
here's the thing about it. And I had to have this discussion with one of my homeboys one time because that motherfucker he started going down the red pill rabbit hole, and
Mm-hmm.
he came to the right motherfucker with that shit, me. And he said, "I'm just saying, you don't understand what I mean by it. The women ain't like our grandmothers was." I said, "Let me go tell you about something.
Oh
Let
my
me
God,
let
where they
me
keep
let
getting
me
this from?
tell you about the women of our grandmother's era. Hell, even depending on how old your mom is of our mother's era." I said these women had no choice but to marry.
None.
If they did not marry, they could not have a house. They could not have a car. They could not have a bank account. They couldn't learn to drive. It was so much shit that a woman could not do without having a man. So either her father had to do it for her or her husband had to do it for her. And let's be 100% honest. Who the fuck want to stay in their mom and daddy house for the rest of their
Hello?
goddamn life? Nobody. So what
And
would
it wasn't even
happen
that
is
that much longer than that we couldn't even have businesses. I think that was in the 80s.
88, 1988 is when the law passed that women could own a business without having a man to sign
Girl.
for it. Now, the truth of the matter is, your grandma knew about the family across town, but
Mm-hmm. Oh, she did.
you might also want to ask if your grandmother was one of them women that was what they called a black widow. She had 3 or 4 husbands that all of a sudden died of natural
Automatically.
causes. You might want to ask some questions. Y'all don't want us to be our grandmothers. You feel
Mm-mm.
me? Because see, here's the thing about it. They played their hands to do what they had to do. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
these women dealt with what the fuck they had to deal with to make sure that their kids was good, to make sure their family was good. They couldn't stand your raggedy ass granddad.
Hello?
And
And
some
that was
of them,
another Tyler Perry movie when that man that lady husband finally died. There was a preacher or something, and she ended up dating Mike Tyson when he died. I don't know if you saw that.
oh,
Yes.
but yeah, she didn't kill her husband, but yeah,
No, but
but
like
she stayed with him out of
because of her kid,
necessity
because
because of her
he
kids.
she left him, and then he found her and was like, "You ready to come home yet?" Because she was staying in a 1 bedroom apartment with all these kids, and he was like, you don't
No,
need
she ended up at a women's shelter. Remember?
Yeah,
She
you know
ended up
what? You're
at a
right. She
women's
did.
shelter, and he purposely let her fall on her face. And I
Uh-huh.
think at the time they had like 2 kids. They ended up with like four
Yep.
kids or something like that. But at the time they had 2 kids.
Yep.
She left him because he was cheating and he was abusive.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what they did was they painted a pretty picture for the rest of the world to see.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't stand each other.
Nope.
And what happened? He died up under his mistress.
Hello? And next door to his son with his mistress.
That part, crazy shit.
And that's why
But
I'm like, this is what y'all want us to be? This is
I
what
be like,
y'all want us to be.
that's why I'm telling you, know that I promise to God, that's not what you want. It's not.
It's not.
Because
It's
let me
not.
explain something to you. I'm gonna make sure your insurance policy is signed. I'm not right. Okay? Don't come over here fucking with me.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be that grandma. If I'm gonna deal with it, I'm gonna make sure your insurance policy is signed and paid in full.
And I'm gonna make sure we married. Cause what Lolita down the street won't get is that.
Hello, baby. I will make sure all paperwork is in place.
Hello?
Don't come up. Don't. I'm not that one.
Mm-mm.
Now, if you want to
I'm
be a good man, baby, I got you.
hello?
You ain't gonna have to worry about a good goddamn thing over here.
No, not at
But
all.
you want once again play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Ding 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 ding.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Find y'all something safe to do. That,
Hello?
but I had that conversation with him, and I was like, bro, you're take. I said you can't expect women of our day when we
Mm-mm.
have the opportunity to make our own money. Because the things that women married for then, we don't have to marry for
No,
now.
we don't. And that's what they don't
Wi-
realize.
Right. Most women did not necessarily even marry for love back in the day.
They did not.
Some women was basically sold off. Your
Pretty
ass
much.
got to a certain age and your daddy and your mom was like, you gotta go.
Right. And do y'all, then a lot of them realize a lot of them women became wives at 14, 15, 16. What are we talking about?
And think about some of the age gaps of your grandparents.
Thank you.
Your grandmother was a minor and
Dummy.
married off to a grown ass man.
Dummy.
Y'all got once again, we love them because they paved the way. They made
They
the
did.
sacrifices to make sure we was good and we're able to do the things. So as this generation of women, we have the option to get the high paying jobs. We
Mm-hmm.
have the option to purchase the home. We have the options to start the business. We can have our own bank account, our own credit cards, our own this, that, and the third that our grandmothers and our mothers. Hell, my mother couldn't even do that shit. You
Mm-mm.
see what I'm saying? Like the only reason my mama learned how to drive because she married my daddy. She got a
Mm-hmm.
driver's license because she married my daddy.
Yep.
She had a credit card because she married my daddy. Like y'all, you see
They
what I'm
don't
saying? Like
realize.
we don't have that same limitation where we have to marry to be able to sustain a certain lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I down to marry somebody who is working just as hard as I am to a
Yes.
goal in their life so that we can build a life together?
Yes,
Bitch, fuck
God.
it. And I don't give a fuck if I make more money or they make more money. Bitch, the money is going in the pot. We're gonna decide we will decide how our finances will be handled.
Yes.
I don't give a damn what the world say. I don't care if the world say men supposed to pay 100% of the bills. I don't give a fuck if it say 50, 50, 75, 25. Bitch, what works for us is what's going to happen. So if that means that my preference would be a household pot, a household bank account,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep your bread and I keep some bread for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and only because I'm gonna tell you the biggest reason why I like that idea. Because how suck ass is it if everything goes into one big ass pot and I'm trying to surprise your monkey ass, but
True.
you can see that I spent money out the bank account. I don't like that. I like surprising people with shit too much. Now
True.
your nosy ass gonna know
True.
because on a lot of these bank accounts now, over a certain dollar amount, your goddamn notifications start going the fuck off.
They do.
You feel
Hell,
me?
for mine, and you spend 75 cents. It's going to.
Baby, shit
I
hit
knew
my
what
bank
you
account.
just
I be like,
did.
I did it. You ain't gotta tell me, I know.
True.
Hell.
But two things.
Uh-huh.
One, but they have to also realize what women desire and require nowadays. Granddaddy and daddy didn't give back then, because like you said,
Uh-uh.
women are in a very successful space in life now. Granddaddy didn't have to worry about emotions like that. Granddaddy didn't have to worry about if she's sexually satisfied, if all this stuff that has to do with your feelings and your emotions. Guess what? They didn't talk about that.
Mm-mm.
They didn't care nothing
Didn't talk
about
about it
that.
all.
Thank you. So like now you in the stage where women are a lot of portion of the breadwinning of the family. So guess what? Now you have to bring something different to the table, like you're requiring for us to bring to the table. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to be able to be in tune with that what her mind is like and all this other stuff. Guess what? Grandpa and granddaddy and daddy didn't have to do that.
Right.
So yes, you can't sit there and say I require for that to happen back then of what happened back then when we are in 2025.
Right.
Because
Just
right
like
now,
you.
I'm bringing in the money. So it's like what we desire. Like, I want somebody that is caring. I want somebody that's loving. I want somebody that's attentive. 9 times out of 10, it ain't got nothing to do with the money with me.
Not
Do
a
I
single
want
thing.
you to have ambition for your life? Yes. Do I want you to be happy where you are in your life and thrive where you are in your life? No matter what that looks like for you, it actually doesn't even have to be a dollar sign. As long as you're doing what you love and you sustaining your household with it as a single
Right.
man, I'm happy for you.
That
But
part.
at the end, right? But at the end of the day, y'all got the people have to realize back then you didn't have they didn't have to worry about a woman's emotions. They didn't have to
That
care nothing
part.
about how we felt.
They had to provide, protect.
Yeah,
That was their main. And I understand why men kind of get stuck on it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
once again, it's a new time. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
The thing that provide and protect. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I still want you to provide and protect, but the provide and protect
Mhm.
looks different. It's not
Yes,
about the
very different.
financial stability anymore
Mhm.
necessarily. Don't get me wrong, financial stability is a part of it, but not in the
It
same
is.
sense that most people think of. But
Mhm.
I'm more concerned about just like you want me to be your piece, can you be my piece too?
Amen. Thank you.
Because just like as a black man, because we love black men over here,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
As a black man, I know when you go out into that world, you're fighting a battle that you did not ask
Mhm.
for. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? As a woman who works in corporate America, I'm fighting a
Mhm.
battle that I ain't asked for either.
Amen.
You feel me? Like we both are going out into this world fighting uphill battles
Hello.
to get to whatever our goal is. Now, I don't give a damn if your career, the career path you chose, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker tops off at $70,000, and mine has the potential. And who cares if mine has the potential to stop off at somewhere in the six-figure range?
Right.
Bitch, I don't give a damn. You still are the
Me
king and the
neither.
man of this household.
I really don't.
Are the
I
bills
really don't.
paid? Have we decided
Hello.
how the bills were gonna get paid? Have we made sure said bills will get paid? You make sure your portion is always there. I make sure my portion. Cool.
Mhm.
As long as you continue to do those other things that gives me the comfort and
Mhm.
letting you be the man of my life, the head of my household, then baby, I don't give a fuck about the rest of it.
I really don't.
Do I have to worry about who gonna cut the yard? Do I gotta
Nope.
worry about the car getting fixed?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Do I have to worry about if something break up around this bitch? I gotta fix it, unless I just in the mood. Because sometimes I be having this DIY urge. That's another story for another day. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I do like snow blowing.
mm,
I do.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
If the
mm-mm.
sound is relaxing to me.
No, that ain't why I said mm-mm.
Why?
Because the statement I was about to say was about to
Oh,
be so.
you know what? Can you say the damn statement?
I was just gonna say, I know you like blowing.
You could have said that. Everybody know that if they don't watch the show for 6 months.
I know
Goddamn
it's true. I be
shit.
trying to behave. I swear I do.
I do.
I be trying to behave because everybody act like Irene just be over here saying the most outrageous shit, and it ain't always me.
It ain't always you. I think we equal.
We do, but yeah, that was the first thing. Probably you said I like snowblowing. I was like, I know you like
I
blowing.
do. Listen, when
And,
I get married, I'm gonna snow blow every chance I get.
hey, hello, sir. Hey, let me holler at you real quick.
Mm-mm.
I need to talk to you. Well, not you, but him. We gotta have a conversation.
Like, baby, go stick your dick in this snow real quick. Let me see something.
Listen, okay. If we got like to listen, y'all. This is about to go left. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Have you ever like what's something that you could just literally like eat out straight out the jar?
Peanut butter.
You ever thought about just taking the peanut butter and then
I
just
have all the time.
see?
Ice cream, peanut butter, honey,
Listen,
chocolate
it's
syrup,
caramel, island. What you
shit.
want to play with? Whipped
Butter
cream.
sauce. Let us be eating the seafood bowl. As long as it ain't spicy.
Bitch, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I couldn't even swallow my drink. I said, but what if the bitch is spicy? It's gonna be hey, y'all clean this shit up before y'all start actually fucking before you fuck around with and start having
True. That happened to one of my friends before.
say. I
I
was like,
said,
girl,
why you let that man start with his fingers and y'all was eating pizza and he had one of them little peppers on his finger. Tore your little coochie up.
I had a client that said she liked her husband put hot sauce on her shit. I was like, bitch, you
Uh-uh.
crazy. I don't normally call my clients crazy, but I told that bitch she was crazy that day. You want to put his baby
I
gravy
want
on
to
some
put
shit.
his baby gravy on some. I've done that. I've taken a shot glass. I asked
No,
for it.
no, no. She wanted on chips like some dip. She want to put it on some Doritos.
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
but you taking it as a shot is one thing. Putting it on I mean, not granted, I can't talk because would I do it? Probably.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I'm
that would be
saying?
fun.
I think it would be quite interesting.
But you gotta enjoy how your person tastes though. For that,
Once again, a lot of that has to do with whether or not you like your person. Then also, if you don't like the way that man tastes, be a don't say it like that, Irene. That's gonna be too mean. Take, take a stance and help redirect his diet.
true. Tell him to stay away from goddamn McDonald's and Pepsi Cola. He needs to
And
drink some
listen,
water. He needs to
drinking
drink some
water,
water. He needs some fruits and vegetables in his life.
right?
You
Stop
know,
smoking all the goddamn time.
yeah.
You know,
Cause
listen.
baby,
I about to say something. That was about to be so little.
I just say maybe start cooking him like help him meal plan a little bit if he don't know how to eat right. Cause some dudes, unless they enjoy cooking, they just gonna run and keep running to get something.
That part.
So, but yeah, I'm with her. I wouldn't mind having it on chips. You can put it on my salad. You can put it on some pizza. You put it on my
Listen,
cookie if you want to.
I read a book, right? And in the book, now mind you, the way it happened in the book was nowhere near a romantic situation, right?
Mhm.
It was in the book, it was very twisted, but because in the book it was ice cream made with semen, but
Oh my.
it wasn't one person semen. It was a bunch of different people semen
Mm-mm,
made
no ma'am.
right. Right. That's why I say in the book it was very twisted. The whole situation
Nah,
was crazy as fuck.
nah,
But
nah,
but
nah.
the point is, would I take my man's stuff and ask you? Listen, let me tell y'all something. The things I am willing to do for the person that I love,
True. I think Irene should make a game like that somewhere in the near future. An erotic game where it has a edible item and then a body something that comes from your body. You have
baby,
to eat
they let me tell you
eat.
something. The I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on that game, baby. If you ain't about that life, don't pick this game up because you gonna fuck around and be trying to figure out why you eating Starburst out of somebody's booty hole fucking around with me. Like
I think that would be fun.
you think that would be fun? The average person, not.
I think they would. We should do a poll. I would put it on my Instagram. Would you eat a
Please,
Skittle out your woman or your man ass?
no. No. What you got to do is say, what would you play a game that will possibly push your boundaries to the point of eating Skittles out of your partner's
Now the
booty hole?
question is, are we pushing the Skittle in a little bit? That's real love. Where you
Well,
gotta go
okay.
fish for it.
I'm about to say because if you push that Skittle in, baby, that Skittle gonna disappear. At that point,
You got to go
if
get it.
It would have to be something like a twist. Why are we having this discussion? This is crazy stuff. It would. It would have to be something that has a little bit of length to it. But then also, because y'all, okay, so for those who do not know, I'm going to give y'all a quick little tutorial on Anal 101. Anything that you insert in there, the booty is going to
It's
try,
gonna suck it in.
they're going to try to suck that motherfucker in. Here's the reason. If you looked at any anal toys, there's always a flared base to it. It's to basically prevent your booty hole from sucking it up. So if you start playing with food back there and have no way of making sure the booty hole don't it up,
Question.
oh god.
Say your said person has done the anal preparation for the night, right? You already know what, if you grown and you done played back there, you already know what it is. Would you enjoy a sucker from said place?
It took a second for
Now
my
what?
brain.
They did said preparation, so you cool, you know, you ain't. It ain't no different if you sticking your tongue in there. I ain't saying you put the whole thing on. Oh, she fanning. But just say you just went in and go and do it like that. What you doing? Like,
Yo, that's wild work. That is wild work.
I'm just saying. I know my answer.
I bet I know your I bet I know your answer too.
And bitch, I know your goddamn answer too.
Ooh, girl, what time you got?
I feel like the coochie is a given. Like, you know, whatever. But the ass, boy, you know.
Here's the thing. I'm real worried about putting suckers in the cooch because that's sugar and that causes, infections and stuff.
True.
I don't know about putting no. You can
okay. What if they just got the rim around it just to get the cum from around it and put it in their mouth?
I mean, as long as they make sure they go behind and lick that shit back the fuck up, okay,
Exactly.
fine.
But the ass pops.
Stop doing it.
Pops. Oh.
Stop doing that. Oh my god. What you still need to? We still need to hour this thing.
Probably about 10 more minutes.
Okay. Okay.
They on the road.
Well,
listen. Okay, I feel like once I am married, I don't have no problem eating said popsicle from the rim. Just a quick little. And like my face wasn't down there before.
Fair point. I mean, here's the thing. You know, I ain't judging.
First of all, this is a very judge-free zone over here. We already know.
Listen,
we don't. All the shit that we don't talk about on this show.
Shit, not even just this show. The shit that we talked about off this show. You know, goddamn well, I ain't judging shit.
True. You know, we already know this.
I think Tony
said, when I'm married, my husband's body is my playground. What I want to do with it is what I want to do with it.
I feel like Tony trying to drop hints that she wants somebody to take a sucker and ram her booty hole and eat it.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is pretty.
I think we should have a show about sex preparation because a lot of people may not know what to do. So you don't have a brown lollipop.
Listen. This right. Why is this right here? That's why I said I'm gonna need you to stop doing it because that's crazy work. You hear me? Crazy
I'm just
work.
saying, a lot of people may not know what goes into preparation of the body when you want to have a complete good time.
I mean, fair, because some people don't know how to wash their ass completely. Period. So I know damn well y'all don't know how to prepare yourselves.
Prepare the backyard.
You know what I mean?
Especially the backyard.
Specifically the backyard.
Mm-hmm. We might need to have a show about that. What? What I missed? Uh-oh.
I didn't realize. I don't know. I don't know if you ever told me that, and I don't even know if I want to click on it.
What is it? What I missed?
What Tony just put in the comments?
Maybe it ain't popped up yet.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Let
Well,
me
shit,
see.
you don't put it up here. It's gonna pop up in the replay any goddamn way.
Oh wow.
She said, "Oh wow, hi,
Oh
Maurice,
wow.
you
What?
late,
What?
friend."
Hey Maurice, thank you for coming over. I mean,
I will
but you
say
know,
that
what
is
does it take for? Listen, come here, Tony. Cause let me tell you, um, I have had said situation happen where said person said that everything but da 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 da. Da. Come months later.
da 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 that happened.
So I just think you gotta get it one good session where you can just go to like
Let me tell you something. That nigga is not about to give up control. Hell no. But now you want to talk about vulnerability? That is a situation of vulnerability for not virgin hoes matter. Shut the fuck up. I'm weak. That is very much a position of vulnerability specifically for a man.
I mean, they can't lick around it first at least. Not go in it, but she can't go around it
Well, in the black community, most men be like, you ain't doing this shit because of the stigma that
until
comes
they
with
get
it.
it done and it's done right.
Facts. Once it happens, it's downhill from there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! I don't think you should have put that out there that you got a plan. You know, but
Nah.
you shouldn't have said it.
Cause one thing about it, two things for sure. All of it is in the same close vicinity.
It is. I had this discussion with a guy friend one time because that motherfucker was adamant. I had never eat ass. I said, baby, if you done ate coochie right, you done ate some ass. If you done ate coochie right.
It's only about this much space.
I'm just being 100% honest. If you done ate coochie, because here's the thing, most dudes feel like they done ate some coochie right, but all they do is focus right there on the clit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you done ate coochie right, you done ate some ass.
Especially if you don't ate it from the back.
Amen. Because if you put your nose in it and like,
You no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
no, come on, say it.
How many times did you not say what you
Well,
had to
that's
say
only
today?
because what I was gonna say was gonna be rude, and I'm trying not to be rude to the people.
I'm not trying to be rude to the people either, but I'm gonna say this. I am a person that loves to give fellatio from the back sometime, right? Okay. But I have realized that you have to have a certain lineage.
Facts. You can't play around with that thing and it don't. Yeah.
You if you're not endowed enough, it don't work well.
Just like you gotta have enough to get past the cheeks.
Hello.
If you ain't, don't ask me to. Don't be like, I want you to do something strange for a piece of change, but you ain't got enough change to make the strange happen. Like,
So I don't okay, because I know I only got like a let me hold on, let me text somebody. Talk to somebody. I'm about to text, see how far it is.
but not that's what you want to do. But here's the thing. I understand
Okay.
that is a very vulnerable position for a
My
man to
whole
be in.
thing is this. Like we said, I got thighs. I need you to be you can't be that little.
I got ass and thighs, baby. Well,
Thank you. Me
you got
too.
ass too. She got ass too.
I
Quiet
do.
as a quit.
But I got a question for y'all. Have have y'all ever stayed in a bond or a relationship where you really like somebody but you just did not want to fuck them?
Hmm.
Like you can eat my coochie, we could play around, but I already know sexually it's not gonna hit. Cause you little.
Yeah, I actually dealt with somebody for like we talked. I ain't gonna say dealt with. We talked, and I mean they was upfront about they ain't had no whole lot going on
I
down
think
there.
you said that. I think you talked
Yeah,
about that because
but
you said, but I can eat it though.
and little baby could he held up to what he said he could do. I ain't gonna hold him. He was He was good with what he served the purpose. Okay. Um.
Cause I just know what I like, and I know what I could handle, and I already know you ain't it. I like a lot. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Let's keep it a book. And I already know you try to give me a 2-piece when I can get a 10-piece by my damn self.
Listen, Linda. I'm short, so a 10-piece start hurting after a while. I ain't gonna hold
No, I meant chicken.
you.
But
Oh,
I don't want no 10 inch. But I mean,
cause
give me about a 5, 6, 7. But a 2 or a 3? Nah, I can't do that.
I'm more. I feel like that's about a 7 or 8. I ain't know. I might need to measure that.
8 with whiff though. 8 with whiff. That's a lot.
Cause I don't want no pencil.
I don't.
No shade. No, just like if some people don't like big girls. I'm just saying what I don't like. Okay, I ain't shading y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's just not.
Nope.
It ain't for me. Something that is skinty
Mm-mm. It feel like
is
you playing ping pong. Bang, 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 bang.
it ain't even. Sometimes they be looking weird because sometimes the head be. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna start sounding mean in a second. I can hear it. It's gonna sound mean. The point is a good average length and some good girth.
Oh God, yes.
Girth matters. Girth
Fill
matters
my cup,
because here's the
Lord.
thing. Here's why 5 or 6 inches can work if you got the girth because then you see because y'all have to take into account the majority of nerve endings for a woman are in the first inch to inch and a half of the vagina, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
where the majority of the nerve endings. So if you ain't got enough girth to stimulate these nerve endings, I don't care how much length you got to go with that motherfucker. It ain't gonna hit the way you think it's gonna hit. And I'm
Nope.
sorry. I like my cervix where it's at. I don't need you trying to go through my goddamn cervix, you raggedy bitch.
Mm. Mario mushrooms. Listen, all
Listen, you
I'm
would be.
saying
It's
is
some dudes that's all they focus on. They just focus on the clit.
they
Sir,
do.
get the fuck. If that's all you can focus on, once
That's
again,
because they be watching popcorn all the time.
true. But here's the other thing. I ordered the combo, motherfucker.
Hello.
So if you don't eat ass, leave me alone. Like I'm 2 seconds from creating a checklist for people, application to fill out, and it's gonna be questions like, "Do you eat ass? Will
Hello.
you swallow your own cum?" Stuff like
Would
shit
you
I need
swallow
to
your
know.
own cum and spit it in my mouth?
Amen. Ooh, sorry.
Come back, Clarice. Come back. She said, "Ooh." What time is it? 8:08. Yup. Clip, 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 clip. She said, "Ooh, ooh."
I have quick flashback. I'm back. I'm good.
She
I'm
had a
good.
whole, she had a whole flashback, baby. They should have never let us on YouTube.
You hear me?
Lord Jesus, today.
Girl, cause
You all right? You back
yeah,
with us? You back? She
I
said,
am.
"Ooh." She said, "Ooh."
Let me tell you something. Out of all this time that I've been doing like sexual health education and the queendom has been, a part of my life and all that other kind of stuff.
Mhm,
I've heard some horror stories that their friends have had. One thing
mhm,
I am grateful for, I don't have like really like trauma
mhm,
inducing horror stories around
mhm.
sexual experiences like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't. I don't either.
Maybe a couple of things here and there, but not to the extreme that some people have. For the
Right.
most part, I've had some at least decent sexual encounters.
Yeah.
Enough to say, all right, it wasn't all I needed it to be, but it scratched the itch enough.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have others that's just like,
But see, I feel like that comes with comfortability, like we talked about. sexual vulnerability, and you just being totally entwined with, and you have good sexual chemistry with somebody. So,
True.
question: do y'all like them just licking the rim or the tongue? Yeah.
All
Mm,
of it.
all of it.
I ordered the combo. If you can blow my ass like a balloon, do so.
When you say throw it back and fuck it while it's in
Baby,
my act, yeah,
if I
it's
can
a tongue,
twerk on your forehead,
it's a tongue fuck. It's a tongue fuck.
tell me to twerk on your forehead and see what
And I'm
happens.
gonna kiss. And I'm gonna kiss you after, because I did my prep.
I'm confident in washing my ass.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay?
That's why I said maybe we need to do a show about prep so people don't like. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Cause baby, when that man know that you good and clean, he gonna eat that plate full.
Ain't a part of my body that that man won't put his mouth on.
Hello, the whole tongue in the ass, and tell you to throw it back on it. Yes, he will,
And do that.
and do. That's why I say I don't know where y'all get this misconception about big girls from a baby. Like she say, everything get ate from rolls, holes, and booty holes. Rolls,
Hey
holes, and booty
man,
holes.
there it is. Rolls, toes, and booty holes, baby.
He say, throw it back. That's all you got to say. Throw it back. Throw it, sir. Okay.
Say, say, motherfucking
If
sorry.
you want a wife, just say that.
Whew, honey. All right. You can play with it if you want to.
All right, man. Let's close out.
All right,
I
y'all.
appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank y'all for coming through another episode of Irene and K Unscripted. Y'all know we vary with how long we be on these episodes. But tonight is gonna be a short one.
Woo,
Kate,
God.
let them people know where they can find you and what you got
Y'all can
going on.
find me. All the links are in our description boxes for Irene as well as myself. So just follow the links that are in the bio. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all so much. For real, for real.
Facts, facts on
And thank
facts.
you
And of
to my
course,
beautiful ass sister Coco /////
come
fill in the
on.
blanks.
Appreciate everybody that came up in here. Maurice Hunt, Davino, Tony.
Yeah. Thank y'all
Miss
so much.
Smell Good was in here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all
Appreciate y'all
share
so
this shit
much.
out. Tell a friend to come next time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's watching the replay. If you done got this far in that thing, make sure
Leave
y'all
us
give
some
us a
leave us some purple and blue hearts in the comments if you got this
fat
far.
purple and blue hearts. Let's see that shit for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, y'all can catch us here every Thursday night, 7 Central, 8
You
Eastern.
ain't tell them where to find you.
I was fit to.
Oh, sorry.
Y'all see how she be posting at me? Anyway. But yeah,
Tell
no, every
them what
Thursday.
they know.
I'm gonna tell. But yeah, but you also can find me here on YouTube under the Queendom
Oh wait, let me see.
TheQueendomDomme uh every other Tuesday night. This coming Tuesday, we will be talking about pleasure versus orgasm. Can
Mm,
you have one without the other? You
mm.
know what I'm saying? Type shit. So we'll be talking about that with my good sis, the erotic fairy,
Type shit.
um, on Tuesday nights. Or this Tuesday and every other Tuesday after that, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Then on Wednesdays, you can find me also here on YouTube with Black Girls React with Shea Butter Baby. Uh,
Baby.
Nate Boogie with the motherfucking hoodie and Chase. Talking about girl, Lord, everything and anything.
Everything.
So
Everything.
just make sure y'all catch us now. That's on Wednesdays at 8 Eastern. I'm sorry, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Um, but and then like I said, every Thursday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, we're gonna be here with Irene and K Unscripted. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Let us know what your favorite part of the show was. And if y'all want to hear us talk about anything else specific in the comments, don't get us. We got some topics for you ass. But just in
Or
case,
hit or hit our Gmail. It's also linked in the bio.
facts, shoot us a message. If y'all see some TikToks or videos on Instagram that y'all think funny as fuck, make sure y'all shoot that shit to the Gmail accounts.
Also, because we talked about this, if you would like to send us something anonymous for us to
Mhm.
talk about, we promise not to disclose who you are, blah 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 blah. But y'all want us to talk about it. You can send us an anonymous email at Irene and K Unscripted at gmail.com. And we
And
can
we'll
talk
read
about
your
that shit.
shit. Oh, maybe we'll eventually set up a Reddit account
Okay.
where people can post their anonymous stories and stuff like that.
Okay.
That'll be cool. All right, sorry, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Uh, hope y'all have a good Valentine's Day. We'll talk to y'all later.
Don't do nothing that
Bye.
we won't do times 10.
Do everything that we'll do times 25. All right. Bye.